the goal. I want to be rich. Simple as that. I said so in the last video, and so I'm gonna say it again here. And so to do that, we need to have a company and a business. But how do we go about that? That's what I'm gonna talk about in this video today. How I founded an international company entirely from my home, and how you could do the same for yourself, whether you're freelancing or otherwise. And so let's begin. Alright, what were we saying? I want to be rich. And while I am working and making money, that doesn't quite cut it. Why? Because Wise, Revolut, Stripe, investment apps, decent bank accounts that I can actually send and receive money. You know what's coming between all of those things? None of them are supported where I am, and we need to fix that. And because video editing clients come from all around the world, that doesn't quite work for us. We need a solution. And so after scouring the net, high and low, leaving no stone unturned, which also just means getting a text from my brother because he knows about this stuff more, a solution was found. Well, two. Let me explain. There's this thing called an e-residency program. Not many countries have it, but if you can get access to it, it's quite powerful. I say two because there are only two that I could really apply for. Why? Because both of them are fully online. And you may ask, why didn't I apply for one that maybe if I had to go travel there physically, why would it be a problem? Well, for that I want you to look at this graph. Yeah, you see all the red that's happening there? Those are all the places that I could not visit even if I did a triple backflip at the embassy. Anyway, how does that even help us in bringing the moolah, and why did I go with Estonia and not Portugal, which was the second option? Well, firstly, it lets me make an LLC, which makes my finances a lot more organized, and I have a lot more officiality to my business that I could just persuade clients with, while of course some of that legal protection, sweet goodness. But secondly, and that's the main reason, is that it actually gives me access to the EU banking system, which is quite necessary seeing what's happening, everything here. And I need something that I can actually use for my work, please. I would ask just a simple, humble request. You know, instead of making clients jump through hoops like circus lions. I mean, to be fair, Portugal does the same. I was just all gung-ho about it because Estonia was the first place that I was introduced to by my brother. Although it later turned out to be actually the right move. Do be warned that once the process starts, you will be asked to fill in paperwork. A lot of paperwork. Name, date of birth, photo of your passport number, your ID, why you want to start an e-residency, what's your reason for it, how is that gonna help the Estonian economy, what bank accounts do you have, at what banks, passport style photos. I literally used the blackout curtains that I have in my bedroom here as the background to shoot those pictures. I was shocked to say that it actually worked, even if I had to finagle it around quite a bit. I mean, come on, I'm too lazy to go to a photography studio just for getting one photo that I need for the application. But after all of that, you submit it and you pay 120 euros for the application. Estonia? Come here for a moment. Why? Just why? Moving on. So, after you weekly crawl to your PC and actually click the submit button, you cannot get excited yet because it's gonna take 8 to 30 days for them to actually approve the application, and then another 2 to 5 weeks to actually send the e-residency kit where you are. Okay, now you can get excited. So you make an appointment with your embassy, you drive to the capital and get there 2 hours early to your appointment because you're a goof. Then you wait another 15 minutes because you again somehow went up too early on time. Because for some reason they're exact to the right freaking minute. Have a convo about why you want to get it, what you're gonna use it for, again, how they're gonna benefit from it. Hold it in your hand as you internally scream with absolute freaking excitement. So you get it rushed back home only to realize that it takes a day to freaking activate. Get excited again, choose a company to handle all the accountant legal BS of it. I recommend Anti. They have great people working there and I've had a great experience going with them. You fill in your e-residency details, the company name, what field it works in, and then boom, you officially have your company. Of course, after paying the incorporation fee and the subscription. Honestly, I never thought that I actually own a company, because all the work that I've been doing in the past has been just, a little side hustle that was paying my bills, giving me a bit of extra income, and making things just go by in a convenient and comfortable manner. But I never had it in mind to create a whole legal freaking entity about it. And especially not in a foreign country at the edges of Europe. But that's how life is, isn't it? Just a bunch of random, weird, but somehow exciting things that are happening to us and for us. But I think it's a great sign for things to come. I mean, it just means that no matter how high my income becomes, I'll always have a way to properly handle it. Although making a business bank account, now that was an entirely different ordeal, but I'm gonna tell you all about it, so stay tuned in for that for the next video. But for now, watch this video to see how your experience might be in running a business at least a couple months into it. Check out the links in the description, and bye!